Morning I've taken classes, no? Recording I want. Thank you. So, online students, good afternoon. My dear online students, good afternoon. They are not sleeping. They are waking up now. Huh? Uday Shankar. Uday Shankar, are you there in the class? Uday Shankar, are you there in the class? Yeah, Uday is there. He replied yes. Okay. Done with the task? Yesterday's task? Yes or no? Jora kirchro ansati. No. Still more. Twins ಬರ್ತಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. Come front. What we learned yesterday? We learned about formatting tag, which is also called as formatted tag. Yes. And then what else you learned? What else you learned? You learned about multimedia tags. What are the different types of multimedia tags? One is audio, one is video, and image. So if the audio has to get played, then which tag will you be using? If the audio has to get played, which tag or which attribute you will be using? You will be using controls. You will be using controls. Yes. Now, today we will learn something about what? Today we will learn something about HTML colors. Today we will learn something about HTML colors. Hey, wait. Don't read. You still have one more. You still have tags. Yesterday, you people saw about the different types of tags in HTML. First one, tags in HTML. So what was the first type of tag you people saw? So you people saw something called as formatting tags, or it can also be called as text formatting tags. Clear? Yes or no? What are the different types of text formatting tags? What are the different types of text formatting tags? You have something called as bold, mark, italic, emphasis, strong, strike, superscript, subscript, yes, break, and HR tag, that is your horizontal tag. Yes or no? Now, after that, again, you have two more types of tag. What are those? One is called as paired tag, and another one is called as unpaired tag. Clear? One is called as paired tag. Another one is called as unpaired tag. What is a paired tag? Which has both opening tag and closing tag is called as paired tag. What is unpaired tag? Which has only one opening tag, that is called as what? Unpaired tags. Okay. So now, again, based on these tags, it is differentiated into three more categories. Based on your formatting tags, paired tags, and unpaired tags, it is differentiated into three more categories. Okay. So the first one is called as structural tag. The first one is called as structural tag, and the second one is called as control tag. You have heard about this? Control tag, control attribute. Control tag is different, control attribute is different. Okay. So these two tags are called as utility tags. These two tags are called as utility tags. What do you mean by utility? My dear online students, what do you mean by utility? Online students, what do you mean by utility? There is no meaning. Okay. Useful. Okay. So now you got to know further one. Third one, it is nothing but your formatted text. Third one, it is nothing but your formatted. Clear? Clear with this? So these three combined is called as utility tags. Means by utility tags is nothing but you are utilizing one tag and you are performing some action on it. Clear? Done? Next one, take down. Next one, take down. In the tag name, you have something also called as heading tag. You have something called as heading tag. So in this heading tag, you have 6 types of heading tags. In this tag, you have 6 types of heading tags. Okay. So what are the different types of heading tags, ma'am? So the first heading tag will be H1, next one H2, H3, H4. What man you are writing numbers? I know numbers. H5, and you have one more tag that is called as H6 tag. So your heading, how many heading tags do you have? I have 6 types of heading tags. Now, is your heading tag a paired tag or an unpaired tag? Obviously, your heading tag is your heading tag. All your heading tags are paired. Clear, guys? What are the different types of utility tags? What are the different types of utility tags? Structure tag, control tag, and formatted tags. Your formatted tags are nothing but your formatting tags only. Clear? Done? Now, let me pass some content inside this. Let me pass some content inside this. What do you mean by content? The output which I want to be displayed on the browser. The output which I want to be displayed on the browser, that is nothing but your content. Clear? Done? So now what will I give here? What will I give here? Shall I give fruit's name? Huh? Okay, tell if favorite fruit name. Apple. Okay. Apple is favorite fruit. Okay, good. Next. Strawberry. Next to lion dates anta ella ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Jackfruit. Mango. Okay. Then I will write orange. Grapes. Okay. No one has banana as favorite. I have my favorite fruit, that is pineapple. Okay. Ma'am, okay, ma'am, you have displayed all the tags from H1 till H6. H1 till H6. Then how will I get my output? How will I get my output according to you people? The same thing will be displayed? No. See, keep one thing in mind. In this heading tag or in any HTML, you can have only one H1 tag. You can have only one H1 tag. Clear? So how will I get the output here? So the first output will be like this. Okay. Next one will be this will be so what is happening here? What is happening here? Whenever you use the tag called as heading tag, then if you mention H1 tag, since H1 tag is the very first element, or if you people see this Wikipedia and all, you will have something in very big letters. Yes or no? So that is nothing but your H1 tag. So if you see here, as the tag numbers are increasing, don't you see that the size is getting decreased here? That is when you will be using your heading tag. Clear? The next type of tag, which you people are already familiar, the next type of tag is called as paragraph tag. Yes. The next type of tag is called as paragraph tag. How will you represent this? P, and you will pass some content inside this, and I will be closing the paragraph tag. Yes, done. What is the next type of tag? What is the next type of tag? What tag is this? How will you represent this break tag? BR. Why this break tag is used? Online students, why this break tag is used? Someone also has a favorite fruit called as banana. Wow. Okay. You have a break tag, and I will represent this break tag by using the tag name called as BR. Okay. The next type of tag is called as your, what is this? Horizontal tag. What is this horizontal tag? Yesterday, I taught you people about this. Yes or no? This tag can be represented by using something called as HR. Yes? Done? The next one, the fifth one, you have something called as comments. You have something called as comments. What this comment is, nothing but first of all, you will represent like this. And inside this, let me write something called as, what will I write? I'll write my own name. Adonde nantale first baradu. Okay. So now what will happen is, whenever I'm writing a code, and I use these symbols, and enter some content into it. Whenever I use these symbols and enter some content inside this one, do you people think that this will get displayed in my output? No, comments will be displayed only where you write the code. It will not be displayed in your output. Clear? Done? Done with the different types of tags. What are the different types of tags? Formatting tags from here, illinda. Formatting tags, paired tags, unpaired tags. And based upon all these tags, further it is divided into 3 more categories. That is nothing but your utility tags. And this one you have structural tag, control tag, and formatted tag. Clear till here? Other than that, you have another type of tag called as heading tag. Yes or no? In that heading tag, you have 6 types of heading tags. And your heading tag is what tag? Your heading tag is a paired tag. Your heading tag is a paired tag. Clear with this? Now, how many types of heading tags are there? You have from H1 till H6. That is nothing but you have 6 types of heading tags. Yes. Whenever my heading numbers gets increased, based on that, my output size will start decreasing if I use heading tag. Clear? You represent it inside tag called as angular brackets paragraph. Yes. Done. Next one you have break tag. Why do we use break tag? So that we can suppose that I have 5 paragraphs. If I have to differentiate from one paragraph to another paragraph, then I will be using this break tag. Next one, you have something called as comments. So this comments will be visible to you people only in your HTML code. It will not be displayed in the output. Clear with different types of text? Yes? Done? Online students, clear? Online students, clear? Yes. Shall I move to the next topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I clear this? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll clear. Done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ಬರದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಳಿಸೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ. Okay, take down the next heading as HTML colors. Take down the next heading as HTML colors. HTML colors. Okay. Shall I start? You have something called as HTML colors. Guys, first of all, before that, if you want one heading tag to be, for everything you have syntax, yes or no? For an example, I want to display one heading in my output. Before that, how to write the syntax for that? I will be using the h1 tag, and after that I will be passing some content, and I will be closing the h1 tag. Yes, clear? Done. So now let me come to the very first type, that is to display sorry, that still you have it in CSS. Have patience. I'm just teaching HTML now. Okay, done. So next one is to display the color, with text. Sorry, to display the color to the text. Okay. So now, how should we write this? How should we write the syntax for this? The syntax is, suppose if I consider h1 tag today, you can take any tag. But for now, since I have already done heading tag, I am considering h1 tag. Okay. So now I have h1 tag here, and my requirement is I have something called as hello. Okay. This is my content. This is my what? This is my content. And I want this content to be displayed in red color. I want this content to be displayed in red color. Okay. Whichever color you want, you put. I like red color, so I'm giving red color. Okay. I want the content to be changed to red color. So now what I will do? I have taken the tag. I have taken the heading tag. Okay. Since I want it to be displayed bit in a bigger size, I am considering h1 tag. Okay. I'm using the h1 tag. And can you people tell me what I can give here? See, for an image tag, for an audio tag, if that audio had to be displayed, you were using one attribute called as controls. So now, if this color has to be displayed, then I will be using the attribute name called as style. If I want to display any color, background color, whatever, whichever color you want, that one I will be displaying with the use of an attribute called as style. Clear till here? Yes, done. So now I will give style equals to some value. So now inside this style attribute, what I have to change? The color itself, the heading itself is saying color. Yes or no? So I will say style color. I'll give a colon. Sorry, no, no, saying something. I will take the attribute called as style. The value equals color, and I will pass the color as green. I will pass the color as green. I will close this and this semicolon is called as declaration. The semicolon is called as declaration. Clear? Done? So now, what is the syntax? If I want any color to be displayed, if I want any color to be displayed in my output, what I will be using? I will be using, so let me mention it in this manner. This one is my tag. This one is tag, and this one is called as attribute. This one is called as attribute, and this color is called as property. This color is called as property. What? Property name. This is called as property name, and for this I am passing a value. Clear? Clear? Done? What is this? This is a tag. Then I have to, if I want to display any color, I will be using the attribute called as style, and inside attribute I have to pass the property name and property value. Clear till here? Online students, clear? Ma'am, why flower bracket? Oh, sorry, da. Sorry. In CSS, I will be teaching CSS also, no? So it got confused. So now what I have to do? I will close this. And then I have to close the H1 tag. So now it's correct? Now it's correct? Yes? Now it is correct. Ma'am, it is also a type of, ma'am, you said strike tag yesterday, it is outdated. Instead, we can use delete tag. Yeah, you can use delete tag also. Delete tag will completely delete it. But I said that if I take this as my output, I want a strike to be displayed on that. If I use delete tag, this completely will be deleted. Clear? Done. Strike is not working. Yesterday only I said you, in some laptops, the strike option will not work. Didn't I say it yesterday? In some cases, your strike tag will not work. In some laptops, it will work. In my own laptop, the strike will not work. Da. Okay, done? Done with this? Yes? Now, okay, the first one was to display the color, to display some color to the text. What will be the next one? Ma'am, how can I get yesterday's class recording? You will get it, pa. You will get it. Have some patience. Okay. Next one, I have displayed the color name. This is my color name. Yes or no? Now, I want to display the color in hexadecimal value. So the second type of color I want to display is to display the color in hexadecimal value. To display the color in hexadecimal value. Clear with this? Clear with this? Now how to write the syntax for this? I will consider the same H1 tag. Okay, or you consider whichever tag. Okay, I'll take H2 tag. Okay, now I want to display the same color, but not in the type of a name, but in type of a hexadecimal value. Clear? Hexadecimal value. So now, if I have to get the color displayed, so which attribute I have to use? I will be using the attribute called as style attribute. Yes? And now I want to change the color. Yes or no? I will write color I will write color, and in what type of value I have to pass? I have to pass the value in hexadecimal value. Clear? So now what I will do? I will use asterisk symbol and I will mention some hexadecimal value. I'll close this declaration and then let me close this and also let me close the H2 tag. Clear? Clear, guys? Any doubt? I will show these to you practically, but first understand this. Okay? How to calculate this hexadecimal value also I will teach. And if suppose you people feel like, no ma'am, I'm fed up calculating, I will not calculate, then also I will show you if you want the values of any colors. See, for red I can give, blue I can give, green I can give. But if you want some colors like cyan, aqua blue, aquamarine, then how to use one and get the hexadecimal value also I will teach. Clear? Now you understood this? Yes or no? Online students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Shall I clear this? Shall I clear this? Clear with these two? Okay. So next one, you have something called as RGB color. You have something called as RGB color. Huh? What happened? Someone said something. So next one, you have something called as, this is the third one. The third one, you have something called as RGB color. What were the two types of colors you saw now? Normally to display a color, then to display the color in hexadecimal value. Clear? Now, which is the next type of color? That is nothing but RGB. What is R? What is R? R is nothing but red, G is green, and B is blue. Correct? This in turn is called as RGB. Okay, ma'am. No. And can you tell me this RGB color value ranges from? RGB color values ranges from 0 to 255. How ma'am 0 to 255? So I can say that this red color stores 8 bits. This red color stores 8 bits. Your green color also stores 8 bits and your blue color also stores 8 bits. Yes. So what is 2 to the power of 8? 2 to the power of 8. 250? 255 or 256? 250? Akkana? Really? They once calculate madro. 256 or 256 obviously. 6. Yeah. You have from 256. And here the values ranging from 0 to 255. Don't ask me, ma'am, why have you not written 256? Because I have taken from the decimal value 0. So it is ranging from 0 to 255. Clear? Now, if I want red color to be displayed, if this is my RGB model, like this only you will write, no? RGB. If I want red color, I will give, for the value of red color, I will give 5. For green, I will give 0. For blue, I will give 0. If I want green color, for red, I will give 0. I want the green color to be displayed. I will give the highest value to this, that is nothing but 255. I don't want the blue color, I will give it a 0. I want the blue color to be displayed. So what I'll do? 0, 0, 255. Clear? See, if I want any color to be displayed by using RGB color, I have only 3 colors in this, that is red, green and blue. Whichever color I want it to be displayed, just give the highest range. From 0 to 255, which is the highest range? 255. Now, if I want green, give for green, you give the value as 255. Others, you consider 0. And for same with blue also, keep these two as 0. And if you want the blue color to be displayed, then write 255 for blue. Clear? Now, ma'am, how to write the syntax for this? How to write the syntax for this? The same thing. The same thing. I've taken H1 tag. I have taken the attribute. I have given the property name. Yes or no? Now, what I'll be doing here is, which color model is this? RGB. So now I will type something called as RGB. And obviously, if I want red color to be displayed, what values will I give here? See, the first value is for red, the first value is for green, second value is for green, and the third value is for blue. If I want green color, then I'll give 0, 255 and 0. Clear with this? Clear with this? And then I will close this and close the H1 tag. This is how you people will display your RGB color. Clear? Which you have only 3 colors in that. Whichever color you want, give the highest value to that. So for this one, how my output will be displayed? Since I have given it for green color, now you people tell me, have I passed any content here? Have I passed any content here? So if I want to pass the content, what I'll do? Now I want the content called as, you have some name, okay? And I will close this H1 tag. So now I have passed the content. Yes or no? So this is my content. Yes, I have passed the content, and how my output will be displayed? My output, since for this, if this is RGB, my output will be displayed in green color. Yes or no? So this is how my output will be displayed. Clear? Done? Online students, done? Slash, I didn't use, yeah. Correct now? Done, guys? Online students, are you people understanding? Okay, done? Shall I continue?
Hello?
Yes?
Ma'am,
Okay,
if I need to give yellow color.
This one, first of all, wait. The output will be displayed like this. Which tag you are using? Which tag? H1 tag. So my output is like this. Ma'am, it's too bright, ma'am. It's too bright. I want to reduce the, I want to reduce the the text is very bold. I want it to be reduced bit more, lesser than this. And the ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ lighter different, it has to be displayed in bit lighter color. Okay, bit lighter color. Then what I will do? Change the color only.
Reduce green color.
Change the tag. No, but still I have my H1 tag. In that H1 only, I want to make this output bit dim. You have to lesser the range. Which range you will less? This one? No. No, you cannot change the range. What you will do? What you will do, guys? Online
Reduce-
students, what you will do?
Reduce the value of green.
Reduce the value of green. Yeah, you will reduce the value of green. But how will you reduce the value of green? By increasing other value, RGB value. No. I will not change any RGB value. This value is fixed. This value is fixed. I am saying in my output, I want to reduce and I want, see, it is in a bold manner. So I want it to be displayed like this. So then I will be using something called as opacity. Have you listened to this word? Opacity. Opacity is represented in the form of alpha. Okay. And this opacity value ranges from 0 to 1.0. Your RGB value ranges from 0 to 255. Your opacity value ranges from 0 to 1.0. If I need to give yellow using RGB color, how to give? I will show you, Anu. I will show. I cannot show all the colors, but other than RGB, how to give, I will show. Okay. Now I want to if I want to reduce or I want to add into this one, opacity is nothing but transparent. Opacity is nothing but transparent. Clear? And I will be representing by using alpha, and that value ranges from 0 to 1.0. In this RGB color only, you have another type of model that is called as RGBA model. Instead of representing it as alpha, take it as A. You have something called as RGBA. What is R? You know RGB, red, green, blue. What is A? A is nothing but opacity. A is nothing but opacity. And how will I write the syntax for this? Guys, observe. How will I write the syntax for this? The same thing if I consider, I will write H1. Which attribute I'll use? I'll use the attribute called as style attribute. And then I will mention the color, and then I will keep it as RGB only. I will keep it as RGB only. But when I'm giving values for this, no, if I want red color, what will I write? 255, 0, 0. Ma'am, but you said you want to give RGBA. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now what I will do? I will do nothing. I have already said that I want, the opacity value ranges from 0 to 1.0. From 0 to 1.0, you take any number. 0, 0 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1.0 is lost. So now I will give the value for this as 0.2. I will give the value for this as 0.2. I will give the same name. And then I will close this H1 tag. And now my output will be displayed in which color? Red color. So now it will be like this. Clear? Huh? No, for this one, it's not needed. Okay. Done? Done, my dear students? Yes or no? Okay. Got to know the difference between RGB color and RGBA color. A is nothing but opacity. And the opacity value ranges from 0 to 0 to 1.0. Clear? Clear, guys? Done? You're copying? Please copy. I go to the next one? Yes, everyone. Next one, you have something called as HSL color. You have something called as, which is the which third one or fourth one? Fourth one, you have something called as HSL color. Okay, ma'am. For RGB, you said it is red, green, blue. For HSL, it is HL ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾವುದು ಕಲರ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಕಲರ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬರಲ್ಲ. Yes. Then what to give there? Yes, Krishnamurthy, you're absolutely right. H is nothing but hue. Q alla hue. Okay. Hue. Okay. S is nothing but saturation. S is nothing but saturation. And what may be L? Lavantu alla. What is L? L is nothing but lightness. Your hue value ranges from 0 to 360. Your saturation value ranges from 0 to 100%. And also your lightness value ranges from what? 0 to 100%. Clear? Clear, guys? Guys, clear? Now, the syntax is same. But the only thing is, instead of RGB, you will be writing it as HSL. And you will not write like this. I have already said, hue, take any number you want from 0 to 360, take any number. Okay. I don't know what color I will get because I cannot remember every colors, no? So let me give around some 120. Okay. And next one you have for saturation. From 0 to 100%, any saturation you want, you give. I will give it as 70%. And lightness also I will give 60%. Clear? Clear? How the output will be displayed, I will show it in the computer. Done? For this also, you have HSLA color. You had RGB, RGBA, HSL, HSLA color. So what you will do now here? Same thing. What you will do? I will just change here to 70% and 60%. And the same opacity value I have given. Clear? Done? Done, everyone? Done, guys? Now, I said that I will teach you people about something called as how to calculate the hexadecimal value. Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you people clear with colors? How many types of colors you have? HTML colors. You have just with colors. Then to display colors by using hexadecimal value. Next one, RGB color, RGBA color, HSL and HSLA color. Clear? What is A? Opacity. Opacity value ranges from, your hue value ranges from 0 to 360. RGB value ranges from 0 to 255. Clear with this? Clear? Yes. Now, let me teach you people how to calculate the what? How to calculate hexadecimal value. How to calculate hexadecimal value. Now, you people tell me, what do you mean by binary numbers? What do you mean by binary numbers? Binary numbers are the numbers which ranges from 0 to 1. Your decimal value ranges from 0 to 9. Your hexadecimal value, hexadecimal. Okay, your hexadecimal you have from 0 to 9, and your 10th value is called as A. Your 11th value is called as B. Let me write in capital. Okay, and the 12th value you will see 13th. D na E na D. Alphabets marthogbididini. 14 E. 15 correct? Yes. So you got to know the difference between binary value, decimal value, and hexadecimal value. Yes. Now, for an example, let me consider I have this hexadecimal value FF 0000. I have something called as FF 0000. Ma'am, what is FF? I know only I know what is 0, but I don't know what is FF. But by using your hexadecimal value, you can say, ma'am, for hexadecimal, it is 15 and 15, ma'am. Yes or no? But I want the color. Tell me the color. Don't know, ma'am. First of all, let me write a diagram for this. That is nothing but your RGB color. RGB color. Okay. Now I have to calculate the hexadecimal value. Yes or no? So now let me start from the last 2-digit value. Okay. So I will write 0 into 16 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 16 to the power of 0. 16 is only your hexadecimal value digits. From 0 to 15 means it is 16 numbers. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now you have the 0 and 0. I will group two numbers. Okay. You have 0 and 0. 0 into 16 to the power of 1 is 0 only. Adunu total heltare. 0 into 16 to the power of 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is which we all are. Next one, again consider next 2 digits. Again you have 0, 0. So it is 0 into 16 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 16 to the power of 0. 0 plus 0, that is nothing but 0. Next one, I have something called as F and F. Yes. So F into 16 to the power of 1 plus F into 16 to the power of 0. Yes. Now what is the value of F? 15 into 16 to the power of 1 plus 15 into 16 to the power of 0. What is 16 to the power of 1? 16 plus 15 into 1. So 15 into 16 is 240 na? 240. Then max al week karno. 15 into 1 is 240 plus 15. 255. Yes or no? So now for this F and F value, it is 255, 0 and 0. Now come to this RGB color. 255, 0, 0. So now which color is this? It is nothing but your red color. Clear? Done? How to calculate hexadecimal value? Yes or no? Online students, clear? My dear sweet online students. Yes? Done? Now let us see this practically. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? He's in full josh da. Come on, shout. Man, can we give opacity by using hexadecimal? No. No. See, opacity you have for only 2 types of colors, that is your RGB model and HSL model. So you can give opacity to only these 2, not not any others. Clear? Done? Shall we see this practically? Okay. In class light off madrella yaru kirchadalva. My previous class people, they will do. If I off the lights, no, they will scream. Shall I clear this? Yes or no? ಬರ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ರಾ? ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Online students, audible? Yeah, now I'm audible. I can see that green color raising up. Okay. So now, audible? What is the shortcut now? First of all, save your file name as HTML colors antadru kodi, color antadru kodi, color antadru kodi, whichever you want, you give. Okay. Now I have already created a file called as HTML color. Can you people see here? Yes or no? HTML color dot HTML. Clear? Clear? Now let me use the shortcut. What is the shortcut? Shift tab 1 enter. Yes or no? Shift tab 1 enter. Yesterday someone were asking me, I think Vijay, yesterday you were asking me, no ma'am, what is this lang? Lang is nothing but in whichever language you want your code to be typed. Since English, EN is the short form for English. That is the reason it is displayed as LANG is equals to English. But there is no need of it because you people know only one language, that is understandable English language. If you are from Portuguese or from any other country, change to that country and you write your code. I understand only English, so I will write only English. Okay? If you remove this, ma'am, why shortcut? Shortcut is because I know how much lazy you people are. I have already, if you want, you write the full code. You can type it. But since it is class, I cannot keep typing it. So only I use the shortcut. If you want shortcut, you use the shortcut. If you don't want, it's still fine. To get skeleton, yes. To get the skeleton, not the skeleton. To get the HTML structure, you will be using, yes, she's absolutely right. Because the first day of the class, I said HTML is like skeleton of human body. You're right, Jyoti. Correct. To get the HTML structure, I'm using the shortcut. Let me remove this. Now, ma'am, can you share the files of it? What files? Program files, huh? Purushottam, you want me to share the program files? Okay, I'll share. The title, what will I keep the title as? I will keep it as HTML colors. Clear? Colors, correct? Huh? Hey, reply, no? Yes or no? ನಾನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡಿ 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 ಗಂಟ್ಲಾಳಾಗೋಗಿದೆ. ನೀವಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ. Okay, done. So now, in the body tag, what is the very first type of color we saw? Okay, let me start from heading tag. Let me start from heading tag. Okay, so let me take the heading as H1. H1. Then let me take the next tag, H2, H3, H4, H5. Bore ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? Yes, sir. Yeah, someone said yes. My ears are very sharp. Okay, so now inside this H1 tag, I will be passing the content called as we stand for you. Okay, everywhere I'll pass the same content. Clear? Okay, so now I'll save this. I'll save this and I'll save this and I'll go to the program and I'll run this. Now, can you people observe there? What is happening? My dear students, what is happening? I have used the tag from H1 till H6. Yes or no? Can you see how the H1 is there? H2, H3, 4, 5, 6. So the size is getting gradually decreasing. Yes or no? Yes. Next one. Next one. I said something about comments, no? So now I will write something called as, can you see here? The same representation only I said, yes. So now inside this, I will give my own name. I'll save this, go back to the program and refresh. Am I getting my name here? Am I getting my name here? Ma'am, zoom madidre tane gottagadu. Yeah. Am I getting my name here? No, because why? I have commented it. But is that same comment content whichever I have given inside the tag? Whichever I have given inside the tag, is it visible? No. So now let me write something inside this comment only. Let me clear this heading tags. Now, inside this comment, what is the first type of color you saw? That is normal with color name. Yes or no? I saw this with something called as color name. Done? Yes? Sorry. Color name hyphen hyphen close. Yes, color name. So now what is the first type of color? Sorry, wait. Let me take the H1 tag. Let me take the H1 tag, and which attribute I want to use? I will use the attribute called as style. Yes. Inside the style, what I have to do now? I have to change the color. Can you see here something called as color? And you can see list of colors here. You can see list of colors here. Which color you want? Tomato. I will choose that color, and what I'll do, guys, add the declaration. Sorry, add the declaration. Okay. Now I will close this and I will pass some content inside this. What will I pass the content as? Content. But I will take it as hello. Okay. And I will save this. Now, if I go back to the program and refresh this, is the output getting displayed? This is with respect to the color I wanted. Yes, I got the output. Next one, I will change the color by using hexadecimal value. So now what I will do, again I will comment, since I will take it as hexadecimal value, and now I will type the same code. I will type the same code, but what change I have to make it here? Guys, if you observe here, I will give some color, okay? And I will say I want some blue color, okay? Now, I want it in hexadecimal value, yes or no? What I'll do now, I'll just mouse over. I'll just mouse over, and if you can observe here, can you see here? I'll change it, hexadecimal value. Is this my hexadecimal value? Yes, I will change again. You have HSL value or HSLA value. HSL value, again I'll change. You don't have HBW. You have again RGB color and again hexadecimal value. Yes, now which color I want? I want hexadecimal color. Now what I'll do? I'll again mouse over and let me see that it should be displayed in green color. Okay. Now can you see that the hexadecimal value got changed? Yes or no? So now what I'll do, I will save this, go back here, refresh it. Is it getting displayed in hexadecimal value? Yes. Yes or no? Now what is the next type of color? The next type of color is RGB color. The next type of color is RGB color. Correct? Save this. Now what is the syntax? The same syntax? Yes or no? Which color you want me to display? Which color? So for this, can you see RGB? So now I will keep it to blue. Okay, I will keep the same color. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll save this. I'll go back to my program and refresh this. Now, few people observe here, I have got it in blue color. This color is nothing but my what color? Which model I have used? I have used RGB color. Now let us see the same for RGBA color. Okay. Now you people only tell me what is the difference getting. I mean, what is the difference here? Okay. I will copy the same code and I will paste this. Now what I said, in this RGBA, if you want, I will mention the value from 0 to 1.0. Sorry, 1.0. I will keep it as 0.5. I will keep it as 0.5. I will save this. I'll go back and I refresh. What is happening here? Can you see that? Sorry, wait. If you people observe, if you see the output of these two, the same color I have, But if you see here, don't you feel that this is bit lighter than compared to this one? So that is the value. This is looking bit transparent compared to the first output. Yes or no? Clear? Then only you will be using something called as opacity. Here. Done? Next one, what is the next type? What is the next type? The next type is nothing but called as your HSL value. So let me copy this, paste this. So HSL color. Yes, the same color, the same syntax. Yes or no? I will paste this. Yes or no, guys? Any confusion? Anyone has any confusion? My dear students. My dear girls, I'm teaching. Please first see here. Okay. Next one, I will just mouse over and I will change it to HSL value. Yes. I will change the color to light blue. Okay. Or I will take it to pink. Okay. Yes or no? Now I will save this. I'll save this. 1 second. Someone has some here. Okay. Now I'll save this. I'll go back. I'll refresh. Can you see here? It is pink. Yes. Now I want to reduce the opacity for this. So what I'll do? Again, copy the same code and then what to do? And then paste this and then I will change the value here to 0.9. Okay. 0.9. I'll save this, go back to the program and refresh this. What is happening, guys? See, from 1 point to 1 point, you don't have much difference. Yes or no? This one is 1. Don't you think these two are bit similar? But it is light. But it is bit similar. Idral kanistilla, adral kanistilla. Okay. Done? Got to know about colors? Yes? Done? So now the task for you people is, so now the task for you people is, ma'am, I want to change the complete background color, ma'am. I want to change the complete background color for the whole body. So what I will do, I'll go to this body tag and I will change, again I will use something called as style and I will not use color. I will not use the property name as color, but I will use something called as background color. Can you see here? And I will keep the background color to aquamarine. Okay. And I'll save this. Now you people tell me what will happen. Got? If you want to change the background color alone for each of the text, what you'll do? What you'll do? I changed the color for the complete page. Yes. Now only for this hello, I want to change the background color. What I will do? Again, I'll go back to the program. And what I'll do? What I'll do, guys? What I'll do? BG, NBG. So now, inside this only, I will give something called as, you will be adding the background color to that particular what? So now, again, I will use the attribute called as, style. Can you see style attribute? Yes. Again, I will say background color and let me give it to what? Blue kodla. Which one shall I give, guys? I'll give it to chocolate. Okay. I'll save this. Go back. Refresh. What is happening? What is happening? In only one H1 tag, you cannot use two attributes. Only in alone H1 tag, you cannot use two attributes. Can you see here? I have two style tags here. Yes. But alone, ma'am, for that one, I just want to change the background color, ma'am. How to do that? Then what I will be doing, let me close this. So now let me close this. Instead of color here, I will change to background color. Continue within that style. Guys, wait. See, everyone will not learn at one day only. Some people are slow, some people are fast. Can you see? Background color got changed? Yes? Done? Krishnamurti, have little patience, da. Okay, clear? Done. So now, what task shall I give you people? Okay, let me continue and then let me give you the task. Okay, so now you have another one called as anchor tags. You have another one property called as anchor tags. Okay, 1 second. You have another one tag called as anchor tags. What do you mean by anchor tags? Linko. So next one is called as anchor tags. Anchor tags, and you will represent this anchor tags like this. Clear? Done? Yes or no? Use for link. Ma'am, instead of that black color, we can change the text color. Okay. So now in this anchor tag, first one, I want to display something called as hyperlink. I want to display something called as hyperlink. And for this one, how will I write the syntax? Is nothing but I will be using the anchor tag. A means anchor tag. And then I will be using one attribute. If I have to display the link, use one note, ma'am. Guys, I'll teach slowly. Have some patience, Ra. I have one anchor tag and I will be using another one attribute called as H. I will be using another one attribute called as href. And inside this href, I will be using the link, or I will be using the URL, whichever I want to type, or whichever link I want to get, I will type it here. Okay, done. And after this, what I'll do? After this, I will be closing this, and I will also, yeah, wait. And I will be closing this anchor tag. How will I get it? Let me show you. So now, can you people observe? Yes or no? So now, I will create one more file called as anchor tag.html. So inside this anchor tag, sorry, inside the body, I want to display one link. Yes or no? So I will say A. What is the attribute I have to use? A, href. And now let me go to Google. First of all, I have to get the link, no? So now let me take guys, visible? Online students, is the screen visible? Online students.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so now I am not getting any output. Why, guys? I'm not getting any output. Why? Because I have not passed any content inside that anchor tag. Yes or no? So now I'll again go back to the program, and can you see here? I will pass some content into this. I will say it as click here, and I will save this. I'll go back to the program and refresh this. If you people observe, can you see I've got one hyperlink here? Yes or no? So when I click on that, it is going to the website whichever I wanted. Yes or no? Is it going? Yes. Okay, ma'am, I got to know how to display the link. Okay. Now, next one, ma'am. Now, I want to display the image as a link, ma'am. I want to display image as a link. Okay. Now, what I'll do, again, if I have to use, whatever link, if you have to display, you will be using the anchor tag. Yes, A. And I will write href is equals to, let me copy the website. See, now I'll go back to the program. Let me paste this. And after this, what will I do? Then inside this or outside this? Should I type it inside this or should I type it outside? Let me close this, and should I close it? Okay, let me see. I will type another tag called as, if I want the image, first of all, I have to use the tag name called as image. And what is the attribute I'm supposed to use? I have to use the attribute called as source attribute. And inside the source attribute, already I have downloaded one image. I will just type the name. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now after this, what I have to do? Let me give some height and width to this. So what is the next attribute? The next attribute is height. Let me give 200 pixel. And then let me give the width as 250 pixel. Okay, clear? Should I close this image tag? Yes or no? Obviously, yes. Control S. I'll go back to the program. Can you see here? I have got the image. Yes or no? I have got the image, guys. But if you observe, if I mouse over, see, till now it is a mouse here. Yes, if you observe here, this is a mouse pointer. Now, if I move this, it is acting like a cursor. So when I click on that, is it going to the website? Yes, got to know? Yes, clear? My dear students, clear or not clear? Okay, ma'am, now I want to add some PDF, ma'am. I want to add some PDF. So what will I do now? Let me see whether I have PDF. No, I don't have the PDF. Yeah, it's there. So what I'll do now? I want to make the PDF as a link. I want to make, see, whenever you people go to some document or something, you will get like this, no? Click here to download. Yes or no? You will get like this. So when you click here, it will get downloaded. Yes or no? So now here also, I will use the attribute called as a href. And what I have to do? What I have to do, guys? Should I give the link and give the document name, or shall I just directly give the document name? Let us try directly with the document name. Already I have the document, something called as number series. Okay. And then for this one, let me pass some content called as click here to download. Clear? And I will save this, go back, refresh. Can you see the link here? Can you see the link here? So when I just click here, it is going to that PDF. Yes or no? It is going to that PDF. True? Guys, are you people understanding or not? Is it going to that PDF? Yes. So what am I doing? Here, I'm just clicking here. So it is going to, see guys, if you people observe, guys, observe here clearly. When I click on this, just observe this part. When I click here, it is getting opened in the same tab. It is getting opened in the same tab. Ma'am, I don't want that tab, ma'am. I want it to be displayed in next tab. I want to be displayed in the next tab. See, every time I have to go back and I have to click here. Yes, ma'am, display it in the next tab. If I have to display it in the next tab, what I will be doing is, again, I will consider the same. Let me consider this one only. The same normal link, whichever you wanted to type, just save that. But you have one difference here. Normally, if I wanted one link, what you people used to do, I used to use the href as an attribute. Then we used to pass some link, some content into this. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now I am saying that I want it to be displayed in the next tab. So I will be using the attribute called as target attribute. Target attribute. And for the target attribute, if it has to display in the next tab, I will be using the value for that as blank. So I will use this. I'll go here. I'll save here, and if you can you see next option here? Yes or no? When I click here, observe another tab is getting opened and it is getting displayed. Clear? Clear, guys? Clear with anchor tags? Yes or no? Yes or no? My dear online students, did you people understand? Yes. So now the task for you people. Where's the other one? So now for you people, the task is, so for now, you people, the task is create one web page. Create one web page. Which web page? create one web page for food. Create one web page for food. Use all the formatting tags. Use all the formatting tags, or don't use the formatting tags. But I want to display one image here. I want to display one image, and I want one link to be hyperlink to be present here. So when I click on this hyperlink, consider that today this is for juice. Okay. You have added the picture for juice. Okay. So when I click on this link, this should go to that juice menu. It should go to that juice menu. Okay. Next one. If I add any food page or if I add starters page here, when I click on that image, it should go to my starters menu. Clear? Just do this much. Just do this much and add background color, use colors, HSL colors, RGB colors, RGBA colors, whichever you want to use. But create a website like that. Clear? Online students, clear? We can't see the whiteboard. Sorry. One second. Now you can see?
Yes,
Now you
ma'am.
can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now what I said is you create a website for food. So just add one image here. For example, I have taken juice as the image and below that create one hyperlink. So when I click on that hyperlink, it should go to juice menu and I have another one image. Consider this as starters and this image should be acting like a link. So when I click on this link, it should go to the starters menu. Clear? Use colors, background colors, RGB, RGBA, whichever you want to use and develop this web page. Clear? Done? Online students, understood? My dear online students? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, please continue. And without showing this class, you people are not going out. Yes. Start everyone. Have you people done yesterday's class? Sorry, yesterday's task? Yes or no? Yes, please. Guys, I yes, done. Please create the web page for me. Create the web page. Create the web page or website. Guys, anyone has any doubts, please do ask me. If anyone has any doubt, yeah. Display it in the next page. What I will be doing, I will be using the same A href is equals to the link whichever you want to get. Link, okay. And now I will use one attribute called next web page Allah, next tab. Okay. So I will use the attribute called as target attribute is equals to blank. This is the attribute I will be using, and then you give some content here as click here and then post this blank. Okay.
Ma'am, you just clear this. So that we need to.
Juice and starters. Yes.
And then the video is
Huh? You want it down. Then you will be using the tag called as break tag. Image is not showing. Down. Add the image once again. Add the image once again, or the image is not working properly. Okay, download separate image and put it. Once again, say the hexadecimal calculation for color. Okay. Guys, can you people help me for calculating the hexadecimal value? Yes or no? So now, for hexadecimal value, MS, what is your name? Complete name? MS Dhoni, yeah? MS, what's your complete name, ma? Okay, you don't want to say. Santosh, okay. Santosh, see, the first thing is, if I take the see, as we people know that for hexadecimal value, it ranges from 0 to 9, and your 10th value is called as A, 11th value is called as B, 12 with C, and 13 D, 14 E, and 15 is for F. Clear till here? Santosh, clear till here? Santosh, you have to respond to me. Clear. Okay. So now after this hexadecimal value, I will take an example called as hashtag FF0000. Clear till here? But I don't know which color is this. So let me take the last 2 digits. I will group two digits. Okay. So now, if I take the last value as 0 and 0, first of all, let me write the RGB model for this. This is RGB. Okay. So now, you have something called as 0 and 0. Yes. So now, I will take 0 into your hexadecimal value ranges from 0 to 15. That is nothing but 16 numbers. So I will be writing 0 into 16 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 16 to the power of 0. You have 1 0 here, 1 0 here. Same 0 and 0. Okay. So now 0 into 16 to the power of 1 is 0. 0 into 16 to the power of 0 is 0. So then 0 plus 0 is nothing but 0. So for this one, you got the value as 0. Again, I have 2 more zeros. Obviously, I have calculated it again. So it will be 0. Now, for the first 2 letters, that is nothing but F and F. So for this one, I will write F into 16 to the power of 1 plus F into 16 to the power of 0. So now if you observe here, for the F value, for F, it is 15. So I will be writing 15 into 16 to the power of 1 plus 15 into 16 raised to the power of 0. 15 into 16 raised to the power of 1 is 15 into 16 plus 15 into 16 raised to the power of 0 is 15 into 1. So 15 into 16 is 240 and 15 into 1 is 15. So 240 plus 15 you will get 255. Okay. So now if for this one the value is 255. Okay. So as I said you before while explaining RGB colors, the R stores 8 bits, G also stores 8 bits, and B also stores 8 bits. So now, what is the first value? It is 255, 0 and 0. So only the color is nothing but your red color. Clear, Santosh? 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 How we get side by side? What should you get side by side? Navya, what should you get side by side? Food and juices. You just type, see, you just type however you want, but don't give break tag. Don't give break tag, then it will be displayed side by side only. Don't give break tag. Just write the code as it is and add the image. It will be displayed side by side only. If you want it in the next line, give break tag and then type the code. Clear, Navya? Mm. Mm. You understood? Karima? Target. Target is equals to blank. If you have to, if you want it to be displayed in the next tab, then you will be using target attribute with the value called a blank. So you're getting it? Okay, okay, great. Different. They show it to them, ba. Papa, you're keeping this side, they're seeing like that. Mm. Mm. ಅದೇ image attribute ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Image tag ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. Indirect ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 1 second, can I get the chair? Still correct. ನಿಂಗೇನ್ ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ? ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗು. ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೆಲವು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? Excuse me, what's your name? You getting it? Done, no? No chat. You getting ಗುಸು 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 ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿರೋದೇ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ ಜೊತೆನೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೋಡು. ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಗುಸ್ 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 ಅಂತ. Say that image SRC, give the image name. First of all, image download ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಗೂಗಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಇಮೇಜ್ ನ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಪಿ and where is your HTML codes folder? Paste it there. Now go to the program, you will get that. ಬಂತಾ? SRC ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಟೈಪ್ P ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. Just type the name ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Image name ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. P ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂತಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಾ ಎಸ್ ನವ್ಯ. Navya, you want to ask something? Today's class is very clear, ma'am. Thank you so much for your amazing session. Thank you so much. I am happy that you are happy. Yes, Jyoti, it's good. It's clear. Good, Jyoti.